This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
It's now second and 6.
Now it's Carson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
They run it with Carson.
First down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Chris Carson on the carry. He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
This is Carson. And this will be a Seahawks first down as good running gets him to about the 44. So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. And he's going to get stopped up quickly.
Chris Carson.
Give him a yard down to the 43.
Mac Wilson on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the Browns' 43-yard line.
On second down now, it's Carson.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On third down, Carson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a 6-yard pickup, but still a few chain links short, it appears, with fourth down coming up. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
First down, Seahawks.
Now Wilson on first down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
And 2 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. His throw caught right around the 6.
Wilson's pass.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That third down conversion good for 23. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson taking it in. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Browns nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Cleveland Browns.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Mayfield able to find Hunt out of the backfield. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Seahawks 7, Browns nothing.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete.
Mayfield
took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brings up.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way full steam, and he broke that one up.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they are going to set up shop.
She right got me.
That boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but ain't from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay, but wait.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks.
Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Man, that ain't got nothing.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Rodgers to throw. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 41-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Steps away to his left. He's got Adams on the hook up. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the
throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to...
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Benson Mayoa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 26.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure. But it falls incomplete. And it's 2nd down. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now. 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL. But I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. Sliding it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
And the Seahawks first down.
Check 26, check 26. Run left. Touch Missy.
Penny, a first down carry. And some room to maneuver. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there out of the running game. Give him 52 yards on the ground. We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Packers nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And he's going to keep it here. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
At the 32-yard line.
Working from the gun. Rodgers looking deep for Adams. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 68 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 6. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game.
Packers 6.
Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
10 yards on the pickup.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Wilson leaves this one with Penning, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That was all Preston Smith navigating into the backfield. He gets the tackle for loss. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson flushed out right. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Oh, that's money in the bank, baby.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. On the Seahawks 40.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
50 seconds to mine. 50 seconds to mine. Here we go,
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones.
Pass. Complete.
No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly.
6-yard line.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now Jones. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. He's at the 50. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And now off to the races,
love it, baby.
down the right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Touchdown.
DK Metcalf, 44 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Packers 6. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they're going to set up shop at the 20.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the